Hi everyone, Jonathan Brandt, GoOutLiving unboxing of my new gut health supplements. As you can see, I already unboxed it. This is more about why I'm having to do this. I thought there was probably other people out there that are suffering from gut issues as well. So this might be something that might interest you. As you know, I went through cancer treatment, everything from chemo to bone marrow transplant, which I ended up on antibiotics for over a year. Within that, I had a lot of side effects. One of them was serious gut issues. Ended up with diverticulitis, which a lot of people do, but everything resulted in me having to get a significant amount of my colon taken out. I think I've been dealing with gut issues though since at least my bone marrow transplant, which goes back a couple of years now. And throughout that time, I didn't have any doctors. Knowing that I was having some issues, never really had an answer, never had a way to deal with it. It was just part of the treatment, it was part of the plan. Cancer's gone, thank God, but there's side effects and you just deal with it. Once I started Go Out Living, I started to listen and hear from a lot of different professionals, functional medicine doctors, holistic health practitioners, coaches. And I started to understand there's a lot more out there and I needed help. And that was the other thing. One, I had to recognize that I have an issue. And two, I had to understand I needed help. So the first thing I did the gut health test, which I did an unboxing for that. And I actually did another video of the results. I got those results and they weren't great. It basically said I have a lot of inflammation. I have no lining left in my gut. Now, the problem with not having that lining is I'm not digesting things correctly, which means I'm not getting the minerals and nutrients I need, not only from supplements, but not from food either. So I am constantly deficient in a lot of areas. And it wasn't until I was talking to one of the doctors that they said, hey, we got to figure this out. Let's set up a meeting. I thought it was going to be okay. We know you got this issue. Try this and we'll go from there. No, it ended up, an hour-long meeting, full history before cancer, so he could really understand where I was coming from, what I was dealing with. It was amazing. It really was. And then he took that information. He also looked at the test that I did and came up with a plan. I was already taking supplements, and the good part was, and he even said, I wasn't doing anything wrong. So a little bonus for me. That made me feel good. But we had to add these 6 things. Yeah, this is tough because you want to be on the least amount as possible. But knowing I had an issue and knowing I needed to solve it pretty quickly, because it's been years now, it's been over a couple of years that I've been dealing with this, and I've already lost a big portion of my colon. And I don't always feel good. And that's been the me ignoring things, but I needed to do something different. That's why I did the test. And that's why I'm really excited. It hasn't just been this one doctor. A lot of my guests have stepped up and said, hey, what can we do to help? And I really, truly appreciate every single one of them. So here's a result, though, from the latest, from my last doctor's appointment, from the gut health test I did. We're going to take these. Uh, I know you might not be able to see them, so I'm just going to read them off really quick. Liposomol, men's multivitamin. Hopefully I said that right. Um, super enzyme capsules. I got butyrine. I got zinc harnessine. I got a nano emulsified, and this is COQ10. And it is, I looked it up because I didn't even know what this was. So it is a coenzyme Q10, which is a natural vitamin antioxidant that we need. So that's the nano emulsified. That's this one here. And then I have a L-glutamine powder. Hopefully, these help with healing my gut. Not only healing, but hopefully I can get a little bit of lining back. Because without it, I'm not getting, like I said, those nutrients and minerals that my body actually needs to function properly. So this is where we're at. And like I said, I have another 6 out there that I'm taking to go along with this, trying to just get as much nutrients in me because I'm not getting it from the food. I wish I could. I wish it was that simple. But for me, because I've really destroyed my inside with all the chemo, with the antibiotics, I had to find a different way. And this is the result. I'm not telling everybody to go out there and do this, but if you're out there and you're having gut issues, it's probably not a bad idea to look at some of these. And I also have the other supplements on my Amazon storefront. Also, I got a new shop on the website, and it's GoOutLiving.com/shop. I don't have everything on there yet, but you click on the picture and it takes you directly to the Amazon site for that particular. I have more supplements on there as well. Again, I'm not telling you to do this, but if you're having issues, it's not a bad idea to take a look at them at least. So that's what I wanted to do today. I want you to understand that I'm fighting this myself, that I don't just unbox these, just unbox them and do videos. That's with the podcast as well. I'm doing this because I'm still going through a lot myself. I'm still trying to survive. I'm still trying to heal, to be there for my son and the rest of the family. This is important to me, so I'm going to do everything I can to try and be with them for as long as I can. And this just happens to be the way I have to do it because, again, I've destroyed so much of my body. I might not look like it on the outside, but on the inside, yeah, it's pretty rough right now. So that's where we're at. These are my new supplements that I'm doing for my gut health, trying to heal my gut. So take a look at that. Like I said, I'll do a blog post that will go along with this, and it'll still be considered an unboxing, but I'll list everything in there just so you guys have an idea what everything is, and then the links that will go to Amazon. So if you're interested and want to check out the pricing, check out a little bit more about each one of these, that information will be there for you as well. So that's what I have for today. Again, my new gut health supplements, all right there. And again, thank you for watching. Please comment or let me know what I can do better. I always love to know that. So check out the website, GoOutLiving.com. Check out the podcast, Go Out Living, and please enjoy. And we'll see you next time. All right, guys. Bye.